What's cracking, y'all? It's your boy Futuristic, back with another video on Indie Amplify. Today I want to tell you guys about the Indie Amplify experience that we just had in Phoenix. There's going to be many more to come. We had 3 people that got this experience, came to my concert on New Year's Eve, and came out on my set and performed their best song. Not only did they get to perform at the show, but we did a 1-hour Q&A in the green room. We chopped it up about all sorts of things. Anything they wanted to know about the music business, about performing, we talked about.
Check it out, we are out here New Year's Eve, Indie Amplify, Crescent Ballroom, Futuristic, Samara Sim, Osmond Benjamin, the list goes on. We're out here, check it out.
Basically want to start doing this at all my shows where it's like people can kind of get this slot, get like, instead of me doing a meet and greet where I'm just meeting random people, like I'm all about helping the artists, you know what I'm saying? So take an hour and anything you guys want to ask me, anything you guys want to know, anything you want to chop it up about, we can chop it up about, kick it, and then the doors open at 7. We'll wait for as many people hopefully as possible to get in here before y'all go on, and yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, I don't know if you remember, I got a song feature with you recently.
Okay.
I was wondering, like,
what's the joint? What's
it's
the name?
Where I'm At.
Okay, yeah, Where I'm At. Did I do the hook on that?
Yeah, you did.
It's Where I'm At.
You
Yeah.
had a hook too. Yeah.
Bet. Hell yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll play that shit later on in the night or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
For sure. Okay, dope.
And I don't care what people say. I'ma live it how I want, bitch. I'ma do it my way, my way. I'm here to call you out, so what's up? Let's go and get it poppin'. No, that's right. Y'all be capping, it ain't shocking. Are you stupid? Use your noggin. I'll be hating all the time until I hit you with some sense. Now y'all not talking. It's like
Pause it. I was gonna say, you do 3 verses on that song? Mm-hmm. You gave him the other song too? Mm-hmm. If you want to, you could cut them in half and just do 1 verse from one or 2 verses from one and 1 from the other. That might work for you.
I can do that.
Yeah, you could do that. That would work. That way you get it. I always try to, like, you'll hear tonight, like, I never really perform my whole shit. Just because keeping the crowd engaged for 3 verses is a lot tougher than, like, giving them 1 verse on one song and 1 verse on another song. So if I was you, since you got them 2, I would do 1 verse on one and 1 verse on the other. And then I was telling him, like, when you're sound checking, just make sure, like, the mic's not clipping, not giving feedback, things of that nature. So. Yeah.
I can hear myself.
Dope. But yeah, sounded good out here. Another thing I would do is when you make you got to make a show track. So that sounded like it was like your full track, right? And so we're going to want to hear your vocals loud and clear. So what I like to do is if I don't know my words that much, I'll turn my shit like way down, but at least it's still there. Yeah. Or if I got my shit down packed, I'll take my words all the way out, but I'll leave in my doubles and my ad-libs and my chorus. So when you're doing a performance, you want to take out your main vocal and just leave in your doubles, your ad-libs, and the chorus.
Okay.
For sure.
Ready to burn, try to stay, cause it is just a make or break. We're not the same, I know that I got into it, ain't got a choice. Never have a chance to give in to all these voices, yeah. The truth, but we ain't caring, I heard him say that. Yeah. I ain't no fixing this shit with a tool, I didn't even not hit the floor. Good sound though. Good sound though.
Yeah, he's cool. The show mix, make sure you cut your vocals out, because the way you chopping, like, you want people to know, like, I can do this shit on the spot. And then tonight, all 3 of y'all, make sure that you tell people who you are, where you're from, what you do. Make sure they follow you on Instagram, all those types of things. Let them know, like, yo, I fucking just drove this far to be here for y'all. I know it's just sound check, but make sure when it's the real thing tonight, make sure you're over here with it, you're over there with it, you're engaged and you're looking at people. Dope. We got one more?
A lot of people, they don't see me, they don't need you. I do not fit the description, I mean, though I ain't been sitting, I feel like a beast. What did I do? All that I think about, I ain't consumed. I am a product of not feeling cool. If the shoe fits, be ready to move.
Yeah, let yourself have those moments where you have that double in, like we can hear it. So if you need to catch your breath because you're really spitting, like, let that part just play. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let that part just play. But yeah, good shit. Cool. Thanks. You've done hella shows? Some?
Probably
some
like, I don't know, 20.
Oh yeah, that's a good amount. It's a good amount of shows.
Yeah. My biggest thing is a lot of times, especially that song, like my last one, I ran out of breath.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find balance in like where I breathe.
If you give yourself those moments, because you put those, you left your doubles on the song, like I was telling them.
Yeah.
So just breathe there.
Okay.
let those moments play. I heard loud and clear. I didn't need to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You're good. Catch your breath. Right. I do the same shit.
Okay, cool.
Right before that, I'll
Cool.
try to listen
Thank
for
you.
it.
Just finished sound check with all the Indie Amplify folks that came through for the Phoenix show. We're gonna go in the green room, show them a little bit what the life be like, and yeah, chop it up some more. Sheesh, sheesh.
As far as like investing money into like different revenues, right? What do you think right now is like
Most valuable. If I'm Token or Joyner Lucas, like those dudes put hella money into their videos, so like I would be marketing my videos. You know what I'm saying? So like if you have videos that are crazy, that would be the thing. Playlisting is one of those things that's kind of like, I know everybody, including myself, like we all look at our monthly listeners like, damn, we want to go up, we want to go up. But as far as like actual fans you gain from that, I would say playlisting isn't the best thing. If I was to give advice to somebody just starting out, like the thing that always got me was collaborations. So if I could get a feature with an artist, it's obviously getting it the right way where I'm like, okay, cool. They're going to be on the song. They're also going to maybe be in the music video. They're going to promote it. They're going to talk about it. They're going to post it. They're going to do all these different things. Like that for me was always the biggest thing. Getting the feature and getting everything that goes with it, to me is more valuable, because if I do something with you and I start talking about it and promoting it, now all my fans are at least going to look at your page. Not saying they're going to become fans, but they're going to look at your page, and if they really like what you're doing, they are going to become fans. So in my opinion, collaborating is the best thing you could possibly do, and that's on all levels, like not just with rappers, but like popular Instagram pages, popular YouTubers, popular this, popular that, like just finding the people that fit your niche and then building on that.
I think actually one of my questions would be towards management, because my best friend is basically, you know, taking over that position, because, you know, I have a hard time understanding a lot of musical and technological aspects of music.
Actual music or the business?
The business.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm one of those people where it's like, okay, I can make the music and I can do all that.
Right.
But the moment you start talking business to me and I start reading up on it, because I own every single book because I bought the package off of Indie Amplify.
Okay.
And, you know, I started reading into it and I'm like, okay, I understand about half this. So, you know, that's why he's taking over. But I'm trying to figure out how to make his position more legitimate.
Yeah. You need to make an email that's in all your bios or on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your Twitter. Everything should go to that management. So anytime somebody DMs you, if you want it to be legitimate, anytime you hit somebody else up or whatever, it's just like at the end of the day, you're not doing anything unless he knows about it. So like for me, I would say, yo, I can't do anything unless my manager approves it, and I would send you straight to him. He would deal with it all. You know, so you and him just got to be communicating constantly so that he knows what you want, and he knows either what your prices are or what you're trying to get out of a relationship or what you're trying to do, so that when you send people to him, he's got it all covered for you. And he should be doing more than just answering emails, especially probably at the level you're at. Like, he should be looking for those artists. Like when you make a song, he should be like, damn, you should be like, who sounds good on this? And he should be reaching out to all those different artists that you want on your songs. He should be looking at other big Instagram pages and YouTube pages and figuring out how to get you there. He should be figuring out what venues are in your city that he can get you on shows for. That's all the shit that like a manager should be doing at your level, making sure that he's trying to get you on shows, like you know what I mean, trying to get you on platforms and all that. It's more than just answering emails.
Like, so before like you got big, like was there ever like moments like where you thought about stopping music, like where you were just like, dang, like, you know, like as you were doing it, but like, and like you like doing it, if that makes sense. But it's like you're just like, man, it's like, you know, you're not getting a following. It's just how do you go through with that, I guess?
I gave myself kind of a time frame, and I don't necessarily think that's the right thing to do, but like I told my mom, I dropped out of college and was like, yo, if I'm not on by the time I'm 25, then I'll go back to school or whatever. So that was a big one for me, where that was like, I didn't want to quit, but obviously like at 25 or even at 30, a lot of people assess, like if I'm not on by the time I'm 30, then maybe I have to reassess, maybe I have to do something different. Yeah, there was times where I doubted it or debated with myself, or, you know, talked to family and friends like, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? You know, and those are tough moments. I think at the end of the day, my brother's been rapping since we were kids, and he's now like 35. I told him, I'm like, if you love to do this shit, always do it, right? But if it comes a point where like you feel like you've invested, you've really gave everything that you've had, and it's not working, then do it because you love it and not because it's gonna be your career. And two, if you're doing it for fun, one thing might fucking pop off and you never know, and now it is your job. Yeah. And it is your career, you know, with the way TikTok algorithms work and everything else. Like, you could put some shit out and tomorrow it could have 3 million views, you know? So I wouldn't say that you should ever give up if you love it. Never stop doing it if you love it. There will be many more Indie Amplify experiences for artists to be able to get onto shows, and not just my shows. We're working with a ton of other artists right now to make this same thing happen on multiple tours going out in the spring. If you are looking to get the Indie Amplify experience, we actually have a couple more opportunities available for my shows in Colorado. Make sure you click those links in the description. On top of that, follow all the artists that you just saw in this video in the description, and make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe for more videos on Indie Amplify.
Indie Amplify, we are the plug.